It's finished FC Halifax Town 0, Altrincham 0 in this evening's FA Trophy third round tie. Altrincham go through by 6 penalties to 5, and Phil Parkinson, the Altrincham manager, joins us. Phil, it was a strange sort of evening.
Yeah, you could put it that way. Obviously, having Sam sent off so early made it a really interesting evening and a difficult proposition to have the holders and to have 10 men for so long against the holders of the trophy. We've done exceptionally well to come out the other end of it the way we have.
What did you make of the decision by the referee to send Sam Roscoe off?
I thought he made it really early. I don't think he gave himself time to think. The reason he sent him off is because he's called it a straight leg challenge, so basically a leg breaker. It wasn't. He's come across him. The lad has nicked it. It's a yellow card at best. But unfortunately, he's got a red card, and that'll be 3 games for Sam now. So that'll be a big loss for us.
It's really unfortunate for Sam because he's found it difficult to get minutes this season, and just when he's had the opportunity, it's a big blow.
It is, but hey, listen, we've looked at it. We'll try and appeal it unless somebody from the club suggests otherwise. I think it's well worth an appeal.
The game was quite different to lots of the games this season. It wasn't the best game that we've seen this season by a long way. But you must be proud of the way the lads responded, playing for over 65 minutes with a man short.
It wasn't an exceptionally entertaining game, but I thought it was a real tactical masterclass from the lads. They executed it brilliantly, the way they held them at bay. But we had a lot of the ball as well, considering we were down for 10 men. There was only a period there in the second half where they've applied a little bit of pressure, but it wasn't sustained all the way through. I mean, I would have been really disappointed if we wouldn't have tested the keeper more in that situation. But luckily for us, we were able to weather their little bit of a storm, and we had some chances ourselves. So ever so proud of the lads. I thought it was a top performance. We beat Wrexham, didn't we, last season? I said to the boys to go through to the finals or the semis, you've got to beat the best. Beat Wrexham last year, we beat the holders this time. You could tell they were desperate to go through as well. They fielded a really strong team, but so have we. So no quarter given or asked for, and we've gone through.
It was a very disciplined performance, very organised performance, and we protected Ethan Ross really well throughout the game. And on the couple of occasions they have got through us, he's really done his job.
Well, that's how much these players have grown. You look at it probably a couple of seasons ago when we were part-time in the division, probably lowest budget in the division for a couple of seasons. We've built on it year on year. People keep talking about the investment that's gone in, but that's something that we've reinvested. We've not been given anything here. We've had to work exceptionally hard to get where we are in terms of to grow as a football club. Look at this stadium, look at our stadium. The differences are enormous. But ultimately, we're a growing force in this division, and we wanted to show that tonight. And we want to continue to keep getting results like this when we probably shouldn't do. And I think that's the growth for this team. They've found a way to win against all odds, all adversity. We've gone on and knocked the holders out of the competition, so it's a big feather in the players' cap.
When it did go to penalties, Halifax would have been strong favourites because they won 5 ties, I think, in the trophy last season on penalties. And in Sam Johnson, they've got an excellent keeper, as we have in Ethan Ross. And there was some couple of terrific saves.
You just stole my answer there, haven't you, Brian, saying Ethan? Ethan did exceptionally well. And you could see 2 really top keepers at this level, and it come down to who's going to make the additional save. And thankfully for us, Ethan's pulled it off.
Because of the way the game's gone, and we have had to play for so long with a man short, that means that the players will have had to work harder, and I guess that's going to have an impact on our preparation for Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be a big recovery day on Thursday for all those lads who've done maximum minutes there, but we'll certainly be working the other players hard. Fylde were probably one of the best teams we've played this season. People will find that hard to believe, but that will be one of our tougher tests that we've had. I felt we weren't at our very best, but ultimately they were very good as well, and we're going to have to be exceptionally good to beat them. So we've got to recover, we've got to make sure the game plan's right, and the way these lads are going, we're hopeful that we can execute.
And after a break, which has been a bit unfortunate, really good to win tonight and keep the momentum going.
Yeah, it was massive. And again, when you have the man sent off, you think, oh, here we go again in terms of it's Halifax and what happened last season where we played really well and we didn't feel that we were the team that shouldn't be going to Wembley, but that's how football works. And they'll be feeling with 11 men, they shouldn't be getting knocked out tonight. But again, we as I said, we've grown as a football club, we've grown as a football team, we've stuck by lads other people wouldn't have stuck by, in terms of when you look at the amount of goals we conceded last year. Jake Cooper's still here, Lewis Baines is still here, Eddie Jones is still here. That's basically your defence from last year that was the fourth worst in the division. But what I said at the end of last season and what I said at periods last season, we're young and we're developing and we're learning and we're growing, and we're not splashing lots and lots of cash around. We've invested in certain areas, and look, we're getting our rewards for being patient and persevering with lads like that, because look at how good they are now. Look at Elliot Osborne, look at Isaac Marriott. These lads are lads we've stuck with, and we're reaping the rewards for that now.